A campfire for your mind. Sleep for human beings has always been difficult because in sleep we experience a crossover from the world of the awake to the world of the dream. Many dreams seem more real than life itself. That's because in our everyday life we're dealing with consciousness. Who we are is really based on what we think and what many call our soul, who we are from the inside out. So from the inside out perspective, to some extent, we are the sum total of our beliefs and experiences that we've learned from outside sources. But beyond what we've learned from the outside, we also have an exclusive internal life that's made up of spiritual, mental, and emotional components. And this is where sleep becomes problematic because when we close our eyes, we have a tendency to replay many of the images and the experiences that we've had during the day. That's like an instant replay, but it can be jumbled together. Many experiences can have different effects upon us, some pleasant, some unpleasant. Now add to all of this uncertainty, fear, anxiety about the future, problems with loved ones, family members, work, issues and difficulties that we don't know how to overcome. And this is when we close the door to the outside world. As we close our eyes, we enter into the world of the dream. Why do we call dreams dreams? The word dream has a very eclectic background in history. So to begin with the definition of dream, in the sense a sequence of sensations passing through a sleeping person's mind. This is related to drömmar, drum, Swedish, drum, meaning merriment noise. From the German Traum, dream, Drogmas, deception, illusion, phantasm, or the German Trugen, to deceive, delude, Dragur, ghost, apparition. Possible cognates outside Germanic are dru, seek to harm or injure, Avestan druz, lie, deceive, and also words for sleeping vision, and swiffen from the Greek hypnos. So you see that the word dream has many potential meanings. It could mean everything from merriment and happiness to fear and horror. The average dream is mostly benign, just containing bits and pieces of thoughts and feelings combined together from our day's experience. Other dreams take on a vision or nightmare quality, and as if you are in another world, which in fact you are, at least in your mind. In that world, it is hard to distinguish between what is real and what is not real. And that is why you need a campfire for your mind. Because knowing that you're turning off the lights, knowing that when you close your eyes, there are certain hormones that are released. Without sleep, you would die because you would have a terrible imbalance, physical imbalance as a result of the lack of hormones that are released during sleep. So if you're someone who has difficulty with dreams and nightmares that are dark and frightening, here is a way to keep yourself from drifting into a place of feeling out of control. It is a campfire for your mind. So, when you close your eyes, visualize a clearing in your mind's eye. And in that clearing, there is a campfire, and there is wood glowing and burning, and soft light that illuminates your surroundings. Visualize that in the middle of your forehead, not looking with your eyes, but looking with your mind's eye, as if you're looking out through an opening in the middle of your forehead into the clearing, seeing the fire, seeing the warm light. You can choose to move toward the warmth and the light of the fire. And as you do, you feel the mild heat, and you feel a sense of reassuring comfort. You sense a feeling of safety, because traditionally fire has been the enemy of predators in the animal kingdom. All animals instinctively fear fire. And this is why a campfire represents the light of reality, the warmth of reality, and the safety of reality. Now, when you go into the clearing, find a place near the fire, just close enough. Not too close, not too far away. See yourself lay down next to the fire, in its light, in its warmth. And now relax. You become aware of either your left or right hand by looking out through the middle of your forehead, perhaps looking up into the starry sky. You can visualize your hand in the middle of your forehead, looking up through your eyelids with your mind's eye. Don't strain. Gently visualize your hand and your fingers. Now, as you visualize your hand, direct your energy, the energy of your awareness, down your arm into one finger at a time. First, into your thumb. Become aware of your thumb. Looking up into that starry sky, you can see your hand. You can visualize your hand. Be aware of your thumb. Give it your attention. Give your attention. Focus on your thumb, and you'll feel it tingle just a little bit. Now to the next finger. Be aware. You will feel your finger tingle just a little bit. Warmth, energy. Now to the next finger. You'll feel your finger tingle with warmth, with energy. To the next finger, you'll feel it tingle. And finally to your little finger. And as you do this, continue to give your energy, flowing it down your arm from the middle of your forehead into your fingers. And you're focusing so as to stay in the now, next to the fire, where the warmth and the light protect you from the creatures in the darkness. And you can do this every night as you go to sleep. And if you will, give your attention to the moment by focusing through the middle of your forehead, flowing your energy down your arm while visualizing your hand to your thumb and then to your fingers one at a time, slowly, gently, and you'll feel your hand feel the warmth and a little bit of tingling. And this shows you that you're still here and not lost in a dream state, not detached from the reality that you know, just detached from thinking and thoughts, from worry and fear, from frustration and outcomes. By focusing, you commit to being present. Visualize your hand through the opening in the middle of your forehead, looking with your mind's eye through your eyelids into the starry night. You can see your hand. And as you see your hand, you flow your energy down your arm, into your thumb, into the next finger, and then the next finger, and then the next finger, slowly. And every time thoughts come, fear, worry, anything that tries to pull you away from your concentration in the moment, you deflect it. You just remain focused in the now moment, next to the campfire, in the clearing, in your mind's eye. And if you do this every time you go to sleep in the evening, even during a nap, this will help you to be free from nightmares. Now, even if scary things begin to come to the surface of your mind, you don't need to have fear any longer. You're free from that because the campfire keeps the creatures of the darkness at bay. It keeps them away. They fear the light. They fear the heat. They know that they cannot trespass. They are held back by your concentration in the moment, by the campfire of your mind. You are safe. And furthermore, this exercise releases you from the struggle, from the resentment, from the upsets of everyday life. As if to say, you're taking those thoughts that bother you and putting them in the fire and watching them go up in little particles and disappear. And you're free in these moments, especially when you are concentrating in the way I'm instructing you. Now, if you wish to, drift off into sleep. Continue and remember you are at the campfire in your mind. You feel the gentle warmth. You know the light is there to protect you from the creatures of the darkness. You do not have any fear. You feel free to sleep, relaxed, unguarded. You do not entertain thoughts or ideas during this period of time, because that's how the nightmares get in. It's the key that you give to them that unlocks the door to the control of your mind. Take the key away by visualizing your hand in the starry night, becoming aware of your energy flowing down your arm into your thumb and your fingers one at a time, slowly, gently, and repeating this process. And if you lose track, if you feel frightened, just remember you're at the campfire in your mind. You feel the warmth. The light is there to protect you from the creatures of the darkness. They have no power over you whatsoever. During this period of time, you do not entertain any form of thought, no matter how important it may seem. You stay there at the campfire. You do not get lured away by any thought whatsoever. As you fall asleep, you will sleep very rested. You will not be disturbed. No struggle, no tossing and turning. Nothing to be afraid of now. You are at the campfire of your mind. Concentrate. Flow your energy from the middle of your forehead, down your arm, into your hand, and give your attention to the moment, in this present moment, one finger at a time, until you feel it tingle and feel warm. This is your protection from the entanglements of dreams and nightmares. This is your freedom. This is your place of comfort and rest. Anytime you feel that a thought is trying to overcome you in some way, become aware of your hand. Anchor yourself in the moment. But especially at night, begin by going to that clearing where the campfire in your mind is, laying down at the right spot near the campfire, and beginning the concentration exercise as I have described it. Look out through the middle of your forehead into the starry night. Visualize your hand. As you visualize your hand, flow your energy down your arm into your fingers, starting with your thumb, to the next finger, then to the next finger, then to the next finger, one at a time, and repeat the process again, as long as you can. Now be at peace. Rest well. Do not fear. Do not give in to fear. Do not fight with fear. Go back to the campfire if you feel afraid. Remember to give your attention to the moment by concentrating on your hand from finger to finger to finger, one at a time. Peace be with you.